Hey everybody, Ryan here. Alright, gonna go over the two games from this evening. The 6th of June 2021, the 77th anniversary of D-Day, the invasion of Normandy. So, for those of you who had family members who were there, or if you're one of those who are still alive, thank you for what you did, and thank you for sacrificing for the rest of us. Alright, let's get started. If you have not done so already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let's get started. Alright, first game, Montreal versus Winnipeg. Montreal up 2-0 in this series. Mark Scheifele serving the second of his 5 games. 4 game? 5 game. I can't remember now. 4 or 5 game suspension. I cannot remember. I want to say it was 5. I could be wrong. Alright, Montreal won this one 5-1, taking a commanding 3-0 lead in this series. The loss of Scheifele has obviously hurt this Winnipeg team, who has 1 goal in the last 2 games. Or is it 2 goals? Did they get shut out last game? I don't remember now. God, why can't I remember these? Alright, 4:45 into the first, Corey Perry got his 3rd goal of the playoffs from Eric Staal and Yoel Armia. Well, it looks like Perry is 1 win away from going to his 2nd straight conference finals. For a guy who was bought out 2 years ago, I would say that's an accomplishment. And if it does work out that way, congrats to him, because it's always nice to see a former Duck do well. Alright, 9:24 into the second period, Arturi Lekkonen's 1st goal of the playoffs from Philip Deneau and Brendan Gallagher. Then at 13:41, Yoel Armia makes it 3-0 with his 3rd goal of the playoffs, shorthanded and unassisted. At 17:51, Winnipeg would get 1 back and make it a 2-goal game. Adam Lowry's 2nd from Matthew Perreault and Mason Appleton. Then at 8:52 of the 3rd, Montreal would dash Winnipeg's hopes of coming back. Nick Suzuki's 4th on the power play from Cole Caulfield and Tyler Toffoli. Now at 16:42, Yoel Armia scores his 2nd of the game, 4th of the playoffs. 2nd shorthanded goal of the game from Joel Edmondson and Shea Weber. Make it 5-1. Your final score, Montreal with the victory again. Alright, Montreal outshot Winnipeg 33-27. Winnipeg beat him in the faceoff dot though, 51-49. Power plays were 0 for 2 for Winnipeg, 1 for 5 for Montreal. Penalty minutes 10 for Winnipeg. Hits were 32-23 in favor of Winnipeg. Blocks 21-20 in favor of Winnipeg. And giveaways were 13-9, 13 for Montreal. Connor Hellebuyck had 28 saves for .875 save percentage, and Carey Price 26 saves for a .963 save percentage in the victory. Alright, on to Vegas versus Colorado. Alright, Colorado's up 2-1 in this series. They kind of embarrassed last game because they had the game and then they lost it very damn quickly all of a sudden. Well, they didn't do better in this one. 5-1 Vegas victory tonight. Even worse than the last game, honestly. So, this series is now tied at 2, going back to Colorado. Now a best of 3 series, basically, with Colorado having the home ice advantage in 2 of those, and the home team has won every game thus far. So, will it go that way? Won't it? We'll see. Well, let's get to the scoring. Minute 50 into the first period, Brandon Saad would score his 6th of the playoffs from JT Compher and Andrei Burakovsky. That's it for Colorado from there. It is all Vegas from here. 7:07 into the first, Jonathan Marchessault would score his 3rd of the playoffs from William Karlsson. Then a minute 11 into the second, Max Pacioretty would score his 3rd from Mark Stone and Zach Whitecloud. It's amazing to me, Mark Stone only has 3 assists so far. I don't think he has a goal in this series thus far, so I'm not sure I can't remember how many he had in that first series. But it's amazing to me, they're doing pretty decently well for Mark Stone not doing a whole lot. 11:28 into the second, Jonathan Marchessault will get his 2nd goal of the game, 4th of the playoffs on the power play from Alex Pietrangelo and William Karlsson. 6:01 into the 3rd, Marchessault would complete the hat trick, his 3rd of the game, 5th of the playoffs from Riley Smith and William Karlsson. That's 3 assists for William Karlsson in this game. So their first line from that first year when they made the finals, of Marchessault, Smith, and Karlsson, had a very good game. Smith, only 1 point. but still, good game for that line all around. 13-13 into the third period, Patrick Brown would score his second in the playoffs for Ryan Reeves, who returned to the lineup tonight, and William Carrier. All right, that gives you your final score of 5-1. Vegas with the slapping of Colorado. Colorado slapped them game 1. Vegas slaps them game 4. More even games in between. All right, shots on goal, 35-18 in favor of Vegas. An 18-shot game again for Colorado. Colorado cannot figure out this Vegas defense. Face-offs, 52-48 in favor of Colorado. Power play, 0 for 2 for Colorado, 1 for 4 for Vegas. Penalty minutes, 10-6, 10 for Colorado. Hits, 48-44 in favor of Colorado. Blocks, 18 each, and giveaways were 11-9, 11 for Vegas. Philip Grubauer made 30 saves for 857 save percentage and loss. And Marc-Andre Fleury, 17 saves for a 944 save percentage in the victory. Yeah, Colorado needs to figure this out. I mean, Nathan MacKinnon's been pointless in, I believe, 2 straight games now. I mean, yeah, I know it's the playoffs and you're playing on another team's ice, which means that team has the last change. So no matter when you put them out, they're going to put the guy they want out there. Makes it more difficult, but you'd think he would be able to do a little bit more. Just a little bit more, especially how he looked in that first game. He looked unbeatable. Ever since, he's looking beatable, unfortunately. I don't know. I still think Colorado comes out of this one, but it's going to be a fun series from here on out. See what happens. All right. That is all I got for you tonight. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that subscribe button and hit that like button as well. Comment, share, and I will see you on next video.